Welcome to DB44 and welcome to the first ever Universe Mode episode, ladies and gentlemen. And the first ever GWE Live episode at that. What a show we have for you tonight. Our main event, Seth Rollins taking on Roman Reigns in a gauntlet eliminator qualifying match. But kicking us off is a fatal four-way match where the winner will take on the winner of next week's fatal four-way. And they will fight at our first ever pay-per-view Champions Clash to become the first ever United States Champion. And here comes the first competitor in this matchup, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, making his way to the ring. A very decorated competitor, multiple-time world champion, has held singles titles all over the world. And here he comes, making his debut in GWE. On GWE Live, Sheamus looking to capture that United States Championship, but he has to start here tonight by beating three other competitors in this fatal four-way. And speaking of, let's find out who those other competitors are. Who's it gonna be? And oh my! It is the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. This man, if you don't know who he is, this man is pure intensity. The Mad Dragon, the Mad Russian, whatever you want to call him. Ilya Dragunov is a man who feels no pain. And you gotta believe he is going to stop at absolutely nothing to win this matchup. And I mean absolutely nothing. Ilya Dragunov, a very decorated competitor in his own right, held an NXT championship in WWE, held other titles in his career. Ilya Dragunov looking to make an impact here in GWE. And the next man to enter this match, member of the Judgment Day, the Irish Ace, J.D. McDonough. And don't let the big head fool you. J.D. McDonough, a very dangerous competitor in that ring. He said it himself. He likes to see what the limits of the human body are. He likes to push those limits, and he likes to break those limits. He is very much the antithesis of Ilya Dragunov. J.D. McDonough looking to get a good win here. Good momentum for the Judgment Day in this Universe Mode series. J.D. McDonough, the Irish Ace, the third man in this match. Who is the last man in this match? Who is the fourth man in this matchup? Let's find out. And the last man in this matchup, burn the ships, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, a man who has not had much success in the world of professional wrestling. Won a couple battle royals in WWE. Won a couple championships here and there. Nothing major though. Baron Corbin looking to make an impact here in GWE, on GWE Live, shall I say. Baron Corbin, a man with great theme songs, but has never quite reached that top level in the world of professional wrestling. Looking to change his fortunes here tonight. Looking to take one step closer to becoming the first United States Champion. If he can get through Sheamus, Ilya Dragunov, and J.D. McDonough in our first ever Universe Mode matchup. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out who is going to Champions Clash to fight for the United States Championship. Here we go, the first ever matchup in Universe Mode history, the first ever matchup in GWE Live history. Sheamus, Ilya Dragunov, J.D. McFunkohead, and Baron Corbin. One of these men is going to our first pay-per-view Champions Clash, where they will have the chance to become the first United States Champion. in the history of GWE. Ilya Dragunov now to the outside, drop kick through the middle rope. Ilya Dragunov, no wasted motion. Sheamus taking it to JD McFunko head over there. JD though not taking kindly to it, taking Sheamus down, now going after the antithesis of himself, Ilya Dragunov, tossing him to the outside. JD looking to fly, taking a move out of his mentor Finn Balor's playbook there. And he crashed and burned. Ilya Dragunov was able to get out of the way. JD McDonough representing the Judgment Day in this match. Of course, the Judgment Day consisting of Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and of course, JD McDonough. JD McDonough looking to get some momentum for the Judgment Day at the start of this universe mode. Can he do it here tonight? Can he beat three of the top competitors, three of the top singles competitors in the singles championship division, the United States championship division, should I say. Ilya Dragunov just laid out Baron Corbin and a kendo stick. Ilya Dragunov just eating that kendo stick shot like it was nothing. Now Sheamus has Baron Corbin up. Oh my goodness. Baron Corbin's head just bounced off the apron. I don't know if the cameras caught it perfectly or not. Baron Corbin's head bounced off the steel part of that apron. I don't know how he's moving right now. That did not look good. Ilya Dragunov taking out JD McDonough. All these men throwing caution to the wind as this match starts. What a start to GWE Live. What a start to Universe Mode. These four already trying to tear the roof off of this place. Sheamus getting his head bounced off that top turnbuckle. Baron Corbin. Snake Eyes. Sheamus eating a big boot for his troubles. Looking to end this early. Baron Corbin. No. Sheamus kicking out at 1. Well, 2 to be honest. You get the point. Deep 6 from Baron Corbin. Looking to end this already. The end of days incoming. But Sheamus had it scouted. Off of the ropes goes Baron Corbin. And now Sheamus driving him into the mat. Ilya Dragunov, no idea what's happening in the ring right now. This one could very well be over, but Baron Corbin avoiding that high cross from Sheamus. The Celtic cross, sorry. Ilya with a nice hip toss right there and a knee to the face of Sheamus. Ilya just grinding the face of Baron Corbin on that top rope. This is only the first of 3 matches tonight. Still to come, we have the Usos taking on Fraxium in a #1 contendership match for the Tag Team Championships. The winner of that will take on the winner of next week's Tag Team match at Champions Clash. And of course, in your main event, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look to battle it out. The winner of that moving on to a eliminator match to crown the first ever World Heavyweight Champion at Champions Clash as well. All champions will be crowned at Champions Clash across both brands. Sheamus taking a shoulder block from Baron Corbin, the former NFL football player for the Indianapolis Colts. Go Indy, my hometown. JD getting those boots up. JD, what's he thinking here? Oh my goodness, JD dropping Ilya Dragunov on the back of his neck. 2 and a kick out somehow from the man who feels no pain, Ilya Dragunov. JD now looking to bend Baron Corbin's leg in ways that it doesn't bend. Like I said during his entrance, he likes to push people's bodies past the point that it's probably capable of pushing past. Words. Ilya Dragunov now going for the cover, and JD McDonough there to break it up just in time. Ilya now hip toss. Oh, I believe Ilya might have been setting up H-bomb right there. But Baron Corbin clobbering him in the back of the head. And out of that Giga Dome off of Sheamus. And the devil inside suplex. Somebody, I think Ilya might have broken it up by accident. Baron Corbin now. Choke slam, backbreaker to JD McDonough. And Ilya Dragunov now breaking up that cover. Sheamus with a hip toss of his own. And taken to Baron Corbin. Tossing him into the corner. Went for a bro kick. Tossed him off the rope, should I say. Thought he was going towards the corner. He did not. In fact, Irish curse backbreaker. Ilya Dragunov taken out. JD McDonough taken out. Sheamus looking to submit JD McDonough, but Baron Corbin there to break that up immediately. Ilya Dragunov looking to get some momentum, but Sheamus shutting him down. The Celtic Warrior. No stranger to competition. No stranger to banger after a banger. JD trying to go after Sheamus. These two Irishmen going at it right now. And now the Russian going at it with the American Baron Corbin. Now JD to the outside, finally connecting. JD McDonough pointing at Ilya Dragunov, avoiding that collision. JD trying to get out of it, but Ilya Dragunov still in pursuit. Ilya now trying to go at it with JD McDonough. Baron Corbin just gonna let him. These two gonna rip each other apart. Baron Corbin gonna try and go for the win against Sheamus, who got taken out by JD. But Sheamus back into this. Sheamus back into it now. And you know what this is? White noise from the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Sheamus, candlestick in hand, look to crack it across the dome of Baron Corbin, but Corbin able to escape it. And now the other Irishman, JD McDonough of the Judgment Day, going at it with Baron Corbin, taking Corbin out of the mix. It is now just Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough, two rivals. These two rivals will break each other if given the chance. And a standing Spanish fly from JD McDonough. And there's a DDT on that thin padding on the outside of the ring. Baron Corbin could be out. Depending on the impact of that move, Baron Corbin felt concrete through that thin padding off of that DDT. That padding is no thicker than a wrestling mat, than a high school wrestling mat. I think it is a high school wrestling mat, to be honest. Baron Corbin now sending JD into the post. Think it might have been on accident, but it worked out in his favor. But eating the post himself is Baron Corbin. Now Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough right back at it. Might have been a bit of a mutual respect there for a moment. Ilya allowed to pass by JD McDonough. These two saying, let's destroy the other two, and then let's end this. But not working out in their favor. High cross from Sheamus. 1, 2, and there's a kick out by the Mad Dragon. It's going to take a lot more than that to take out Ilya Dragunov. Ilya, you're going to have to separate him from his senses, and that might just do it. Bro kick connecting. 1, 2, and a kick out by Ilya Dragunov. How? How did Ilya kick out of that? I was trying to say you're going to want to separate Ilya Dragunov from his senses just to be able to beat him. Sheamus almost just did that with one bro kick, but it didn't work out. There's a steel chair to the dome. Ilya Torpedo Moscow hit the chair, but it ricocheted into Sheamus's head. Sheamus is out cold right now. No one capitalizing, no one going for the cover. Sheamus is out cold right now. The impact of Torpedo Moscow plus a steel chair. Sheamus is done. He is out right now. No one going for the cover. Clothesline from Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov now has JD up. Power bomb. Keep thinking he's going to go for that H-bomb to follow it. Never has the chance. Gotta have eyes in the back of your head and a fatal four-way. You want to hit one big move and hope that it's enough. You can't waste time setting up multiple things. If you hit your opponent with a big move, you want to go for a cover immediately. That is how you win a fatal four-way. If you have an opening, take it. Ilya, what? On the chair! JD McDonough. Power bombed, but with one arm onto the chair. And here it comes. H-bomb. Good night, JD McDonough. One. And a Sheamus there to break it up. Sheamus there to break up the cover at 1. Sheamus being dropped on the back of his head. JD now alone in the ring with the Mad Dragon, but JD McDonough was given enough time to recover, sending Ilya off of the ropes. And here, there's a suplex on the back of Ilya's neck. Enziguri on the Shining Wizard on the inside of the ring. Sheamus multiple Irish curse backbreakers. Oh, Ilya using that cloverleaf submission. The fellow Irishman using the cloverleaf submission like Sheamus does. And now that Celtic cross, high cross, whatever you call it. Tell me in the comments. 1, 2, 3. No! That was the closest to a 3 count we have gotten thus far in this matchup. Sheamus almost punched his ticket to Champions Clash. Almost went on to fight to become the first United States champion. That was as close of a 3 count as we are possibly getting in this match without this match being over. JD sending Ilya into the steps. Has a kendo stick now. You just equipped the most dangerous man in this match with a kendo stick. JD now walking towards Baron Corbin, just launching a kendo stick at him. And there's a neck breaker. JD and Baron Corbin just took each other out. Now Sheamus taking out Ilya Dragunov. It is just the 2 Irishmen to their feet. But Baron Corbin now back to his feet now that I say it. Never mind, back to the 2 Irishmen and Sheamus getting the better of the exchange. Sheamus kendo stick in hand. Going back to the outside of the ring. Sheamus not going to back away from a fight. An absolute dog fight right now. These 4 ripping each other apart in the name of possibly being the first United States champion. One of these men is going to Champions Clash to fight for the U.S. title. Yes, I'm going to keep reminding you of it. Champions Clash coming soon. Ilya Dragunov has Baron Corbin. Tossing Corbin back into the ring. Sheamus now alone with the Mad Dragon, but JD McDonough. JD McDonough getting in the way. And now, oh! Ilya sent into the barricade. Almost sent into the fans. JD McDonough and Ilya Dragunov going at it again. Sheamus and Baron Corbin beating each other senseless on the other side, just on the other side of that ring post. Alabama slam from Sheamus. Losing my breath during this match, commentating this match. This is absolutely insane what these men are capable of doing to each other. 1, 2. Oh, it was almost over. Ilya Dragunov almost had this match won. Spine buster from Baron Corbin. And a Irish curse backbreaker, number 1. And a second one. And a third Irish curse backbreaker. Brogue kick attempt missing. That would have been the end of that match. This would have been the end of that match. Surely, and there it is. Brogue kick connecting. Ilya there to break it up just in time again. Sheamus has Ilya Dragunov. What is that? I've never seen that before. Sheamus just think it was a sit-out power bomb, choke bomb to Ilya Dragunov. I don't even know what to call it. Ilya with the Uranagi rock bottom, whatever you want to call it as well. Baron Corbin's out. I say it, then they get back up. Baron Corbin back to his feet. Corbin is out of this matchup. JD trying to go after Sheamus, but Sheamus eyes locked on Baron Corbin. Ilya Dragunov trying to fire himself back up, trying to get himself back into this matchup. Ilya went for a suplex. That would have been the end of JD right there. Ilya Dragunov has officially been taken out of this match. JD thrown into the ring post. Sheamus now back to his feet again. Oh, JD reversing it. Sheamus taking out Dragunov. Sheamus and JD McDonough, eyes locked, going at it. This is a war right now. These two ripping each other apart. Ilya Dragunov and Baron Corbin doing the same. And now JD and Ilya Dragunov back at it. And JD tossed into the steps. Not even a comfortable part of those steps. Now steel chair ricocheting off of the face of Sheamus again. You can hear that sound all throughout this arena. Missing Baron Corbin with that steel chair. Sheamus again has JD up. Alabama slam. Head bouncing off the barricade. Ilya has Baron Corbin up. Torpedo Moscow to JD McDonough. Who wants it more is going to be the question of this matchup. Who wants it more? Who wants their name in history as the first United States champion? I'm losing my voice during the first matchup. There's still two more of these There's still two more matches to come tonight. Sheamus now tossing Ilya Dragunov around on the inside of the ring. Sheamus back to the outside, grabbing those steel steps. What's he thinking with those? Walking towards Corbin. Tried to hit him, but Corbin. Oh! Right off the Giga Dome of JD McDonough. I don't know who got the worst of that, the steps or JD. Torpedo Moscow! Ilya Dragunov connecting. Torpedo Moscow. Everyone was there to break that up. Corbin just got saved in this match. High cross again from Sheamus. One and a kick out. Ilya Dragunov breaking it up. Sheamus and JD going back at it. JD rolling to the outside of the ring. Corbin has his eyes set on somebody inside the ring. It is Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov now inside the ring alone with Baron Corbin. This is the best opportunity that he has in this entire match. Clothesline, flipping Corbin inside out. And JD with that Demodome. And you know what follows? Devil inside suplex. Ilya Dragunov, snake eyes from Baron Corbin. Cover, 1, 2, and JD taking out the ref. Last ditch effort from JD McDonough there, taking out the referee, so there is no one to count to 3. Weapons all over the place. These 4 have ripped each other apart in the name of possibly being United States champion, the first United States champion. One of these men will go to Champions Clash and will challenge for the U.S. title against the winner of next week's Fatal 4-Way match. Oh, there it is. It connects the end of days to JD McDonough. Sheamus back to his feet. End of days to JD McDonough. Sledgehammer to the men's section of Baron Corbin. 2, 3. Ilya got it. Controversy maybe, but Ilya Dragunov got it. Ilya Dragunov is going to Champions Clash, where he could become the first United States champion. And now, ladies and gentlemen, on a night of first, it is time for the first ever tag team matchup in the history of GWE Live. Here come, representing the Bloodline, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. These twin brothers, one of the most decorated tag teams of all time, if not the best tag team of all time. Jimmy and Jay Uso representing the Bloodline in this match. Of course, the leader of the Bloodline, the Tribal Chief, in action later tonight in the main event, taking on Seth Rollins. The winner of that match will go on to a gauntlet eliminator at Champions Clash, where we will crown the first world champion. The winner of the Usos versus their opponents, Fraxium, will go on to Champions Clash to possibly become the first World Tag Team Champions. And let's bring out their opponents, Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Fraxium. Here they come. If you have never seen these two before, get ready and don't blink. Axiom, one of the quickest and most agile people I have ever seen in that ring, and Nathan Frazier, trained by Seth Rollins, if that tells you anything. The supersonic duo, as they used to be known by, but the fans called them Fraxium, so they're called Fraxium. Deal with it. Nathan Frazier and Axiom making their debut here in GWE Live, just like the Usos. One of these teams will go on to Champions Clash to possibly become the first World Tag Team Champion. Nathan Frazier and Axiom, no stranger to big matches, have been on that big stage before, but the Usos, of course, have been on the biggest stages possible. They have had success on the biggest stages possible. One of these teams will be going to Champions Clash. Who is it gonna be? Jimmy starting things off with Nathan Frazier, the man who is trained by Seth Rollins, who happens to be taking on Roman Reigns in the main event. Nathan Frazier already taking it to Jimmy Uso. Nathan tried to go for a nice punch there, but Jimmy had it scouted. And now, single leg Boston Crab, not fully stitched in. Was trying to show off too much, and Frazier is able to get out of it. But Jimmy Uso immediately shutting him down, just like that. And now into the corner. Nathan Frazier, you don't want to let him start moving. If he starts moving, bad things happen for the people they are in the ring with. Don't let Fraxium get moving. It is hard to stop their momentum if they start moving fast. Jimmy Uso in a bad way, taking a standing moonsault from Nathan Frazier. Oh, there's the tag to Axiom. If you haven't seen Axiom, let's just say he's the better version of Sin Cara. The way better version of Sin Cara. Used to be known as A-Kid in NXT UK, but now, putting on the mask, found himself. He is now Axiom, the real-life superhero. But Jey Uso doesn't care if you're a real-life superhero. Gonna hit you with a super kick with those Nikes on. Air Force Ones, whatever they are. I'm not a shoe guy. In the Usos corner. Not where you want to be. Roll up one, and a kick out. Axiom, you're going to have to do a lot more than that to end this match. You're going to want to hit him with everything you got. Axiom now tossed into the corner. In the Usos corner. Not where you want to be. The Uso, the Bloodline corner. Paul Heyman would be here at ringside, but he is preparing the Tribal Chief for his main event match. Ow! Jey Uso accidentally taking out Jimmy. Got his desired target, but accidentally hit Jimmy Uso on the way down. Axiom was able to reverse that. Kind of glanced at Jimmy Uso there. Quickly switched his attention back to Jey Uso. The matter at hand, Jey Uso. Submission locked in, but Jey able to escape. Can't hear what the count's at. Count of 8. Axiom might want to get back in the ring now. And he's able to get back in. This match continues. Some neck breaker from Jey Uso. Main event Jey Uso as he is known. Jimmy Uso now back into the ring. Sending Axiom into the corner. Jey Uso back into this matchup. Double team maneuver incoming. Good night. A Samoan drop, an assisted Samoan drop from Jey Uso. Oh, Axiom. Was that the golden? That was the golden ratio, I think. That was the move he calls the golden ratio, a flying super kick. Unlike anything we have ever seen. That golden ratio, he will hit you out of absolutely nowhere and turn your lights out. But Jey Uso now has him up and tossing Nathan Frazier into the ground. Almost through the mat. That ring is not soft. That is not a soft landing to be thrown down on. That ring is made of wood, very thin padding if you're lucky, and steel. It is not a soft ring to land on. Nathan Frazier with a neck breaker to Jimmy Uso. Seems every time Jimmy Uso gets tagged in, the Usos lose momentum. I hate to say it, but I think Jey might be the more talented brother. I'm not trying to create a wedge. I'm not trying to get in trouble with the bloodline. I'm just giving my opinion here. Tag back to Jay. Undoubtedly, the Usos are one of the greatest tag teams of all time when they are together. But separately, I'm saying Jey Uso is the better of the two, and a spear. Shout out Roman Reigns. Spear connecting, but Axiom there to break it up. Nathan tossed into the corner. Tag to Jimmy. Double super kick. Double Air Force Ones to the face. Axiom hanging on, but takes an enziguri from Jimmy. Jimmy must have heard me trash talk him. Jimmy Uso showing signs of life in this matchup. Delivering these right hands to Nathan Frazier, the protege of Seth Rollins. Back it up. Shout out Rikishi. Shout out Umaga. Shout out the entire bloodline. 1, 2, and a kick out from Jimmy Uso. Oh, went for a spin kick or something there. Jimmy had it scouted. Jimmy Uso seemed to have psyched himself up. He is back into this match, and the Usos are in firm control, but Axiom now tagged in. Hot tag. Axiom is legal. Standing Spanish fly and a standing moonsault for his troubles. And a dive to the outside, missing wildly though. That is why they call it high risk, high reward. Emphasis on the high risk. Frazier getting taken to the outside just like that. The Usos. Oh, Jay crashing and burning. Neck first into the ground, it looked like. Axiom gonna take the opportunity to take out Jimmy Uso. It is a one-on-one match right now. For the time being, at least. Axiom. Leapfrog. Standing Spanish fly again. Intercepting Jey Uso. 1 and a kick out. Something has to give in this matchup. One of these teams is going to Champions Clash to fight for the World Tag Team Championships. Who is it going to be? Tag now to Nathan Frazier again. Nathan Frazier, a man who's not afraid to hit you with some hard-hitting truths and some hard-hitting fists in the middle of that ring. Frazier in the ring with Jey Uso. And he takes him out with that move right there. Up to the top rope. This is where Nathan Frazier shines. Frog splash. Shout out Rollins. 1 and a kick out. Or Jimmy Uso breaking it up. Sorry. I'm sure Jay would have kicked out of it, but can't take any risks in a match like this. Nathan Frazier has Jey Uso in the Fraxium corner. Get it, Frazier and Axiom. Now a tag to Axiom. Jay trying to make it across the ring to his twin brother, Jimmy Uso. Headbutt from Jimmy. Goes up to the top rope. Looking to fly. Looking to go Uso crazy. No. Was looking for the Uso splash. Axiom now has him scouted. Has him where he wants him. This is where he shines. Ladies and gentlemen. The golden ratio from Axiom. Best move ever. 2 and a kick out by Jimmy Uso. Tag team wrestling chants, ladies and gentlemen. That is an equivalent of a "This is awesome" chant. These two teams tearing the house down right now. No. Spanish fly off of the top rope. What more do you want from a match. And what more can be done before a winner is crowned in this match? Another golden ratio. Good night, Jimmy Uso. 1, 2, no. Jimmy Uso kicking out somehow. Tag to Nathan Frazier. Knee to the face of Jimmy Uso. Sorry for the video cutting out. We were trying something different. We're gonna go back to the old. We're gonna go back to the way that worked before I deleted all the videos on the channel. Went through a bit of an identity crisis on this channel. It's okay though. An Axiom breaking up that cover. Nathan Frazier trying to claw himself back into this match, trying to figure out where he is after the moves he has sustained from the Usos, the beating he has taken from these two. Who wants this match this much more? Who wants the win? Who wants the win in this match? Jey Uso pretty much has Nathan Frazier dead to rights. He is limp right now. Double super kick. That might have been the nail in the coffin. That might have been the final nail. He's out on his feet right now. Axiom, I don't think he tagged himself in. He might have. I don't think he did. The ref didn't say anything. That would have been a perfect opportunity for a tag, I gotta say. Nathan trying to fight back in this match. It has been a 2-on-1 beatdown on Nathan Frazier. And he spikes Jey Uso into the mat. Nathan Frazier firing up, but Jey Uso shutting him straight back down. Taking him back down to reality. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary indeed. Fraxium. Looking to back it up. Shout out Umaga. 1, 2, and a kick out. Nathan Frazier somehow kicking out again. Up he goes. Dropped down on the mat. This one might be over. But somehow Nathan Frazier, the wherewithal to roll out of the ring. I didn't see what happened either. You can't ask me. I don't know. The video cut out. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We will get a better recording. We will get a better recording eventually. This match is over, though. The Usos have picked up the win, and they are going to Champions Clash, where they will fight to possibly become the first World Tag Team Champions in GWE Live. Big win for the Bloodline. Can the momentum continue? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, Seth frickin' Rollins. A lot of history between the two competitors in this match. Once we're in the most dominant faction of all time, known as the Shield, led by this man, Seth Rollins, later ended by Seth Rollins. Times have changed. Rollins now a fan favorite, and Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the leader of his bloodline. Seth Rollins looking to make the crowd sing his song. Seth Rollins looking to move on to the gauntlet eliminator match, where the winner will become the first ever GWE World Heavyweight Champion. But first, he has to get through his former friend, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience Aura. Roman Reigns, with that final boss-like music. Roman Reigns emerging from backstage, emerging from his locker room. And he is here to handle business. Looking to become the first GWE World Champion. But first he has to get through his former friend, Seth Rollins. And then he has to win a gauntlet eliminator. We will find out 4 competitors over the up and coming weeks. 2 mystery competitors will be in that gauntlet eliminator. So we will find out 4 competitors in that match. And there will be 2 mystery competitors revealed at Champions Clash. And the winner of that gauntlet eliminator will become the first ever GWE World Heavyweight Champion and the main event of Champions Clash, our first pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, let's find out who's moving on to Champions Clash. Here we go, your main event on the first ever GWE Live episode is about to begin. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, it's on, ladies and gentlemen. Rollins immediately taking it to Roman Reigns. Elbows to the gut of the Tribal Chief. Roman retreating, revolution knee. Rollins rolling right now, but Roman Reigns shutting him down just like that. But Rollins not going to take that laying down. Roman Reigns delivering these kicks to the gut. Every single punch means something. Every single punch, so much power. Every single kick, so much power behind it. It's like being hit with a sledgehammer over and over again. But Rollins still moving. Rollins trying to fight back. Roman Reigns very much the Thanos of GWE, guillotine locked in. This might be over. No. Rollins able to escape that. And a Superman punch already. But Rollins able to get out of it. Pedigree. These two throwing their big shots early. 1, 2, and a kick out. You saw Paul Heyman try to get involved. Paul Heyman most likely going to be the difference maker in this matchup, whether we like it or not. For all of our sake, I hope Paul Heyman gets kicked out. This match is the first main event in GWE Live history. It deserves to go on fairly. Roman Reigns now in firm control of this matchup. Rollins, both men decorated competitors. Seth Rollins, an absolute machine in that ring, but Roman Reigns, just you can't prepare to be in a match with Roman Reigns. He is the Tribal Chief for a reason, whether we like it or not. Uranagi. Roman Reigns just sitting Seth Rollins straight back down. Rollins, though, gonna take advantage of Roman Reigns gloating. Roman Reigns was taunting. Rollins took advantage of curb stomp. Paul Heyman losing his mind in front of our desk. But Roman Reigns kicking out already. Just like that, Rollins, the architect for a reason, knows Roman Reigns' weaknesses, has been on the road with him, has studied him. Whether Roman Reigns knew it or not, Rollins knows Roman Reigns better than Roman Reigns knows Roman Reigns. Rollins now tossing Roman Reigns back into the ring. Count of 7 now. Paul Heyman must have slid that kendo stick into the ring when I didn't see it. I wasn't able to see it. Roman Reigns with a super kick, it looked like. Haven't seen that from Roman Reigns before. I know that came out sarcastic. I meant that genuinely. I'd never seen that before. Roman Reigns has him in sight. Superman, no. No, Rollins had it scouted. Rollins with a neck breaker, taking Roman Reigns, the big dog, the tribal chief, down to the mat. Frog splash. We saw Nathan Frazier do it earlier. You just saw it from Nathan Frazier's mentor, the architect. Rollins, who eats a spear from Roman Reigns. It's like being hit by a truck. 2 and a kick out from Seth Rollins. How? Neither of these men are going to go out easily. Both these men will fight with absolutely everything they have. And for Roman Reigns, that might be a couple underhanded tactics here and there. Just like this, the referee not even doing anything. He can't do anything. Roman Reigns has connections all over this place. This place is practically under Roman Reigns' thumb. Whether I like it or not, this place is run by Roman Reigns, basically. Oh. The referee distracted. No. Heyman playing dividends again. You have got to be kidding me. This match would have been over. You gotta believe that. No pun intended. Now a curb stomp cutter from Roman Reigns, though. What a reversal from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns now headbutts and punches. Oh no. No, ref, come on, man. Drive by from Roman Reigns. Rollins is out. Rollins is out right now. Roman has him in sight. Good night, Rollins. Spear from the tribal chief. 1, 2, and a kick out by Rollins. Paul Heyman in disbelief in front of us right now, mumbling to himself. I can kind of hear him. He's asking himself how Rollins kicked out of that. Roman Reigns now becoming unglued, unhinged, if you will. And a spear again. Another spear to Seth Rollins. This is over. It's over. Seth Rollins gave it all he had. But in the end, the tribal chief is going to Champions Clash. Roman Reigns is in that gauntlet eliminator and very well could be your first ever GWE World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you all. Peace.